The Delhi High Court has reserved its order on the maintainability of the petitions filed by actor Juhi Chawla and various others against the 5G rollout, observing that the petitions looked like a publicity stunt as the issue was not raised before the DOT. Before coming to court, the single judge bench of Justice JR Midha held that it will first decide on the validity of the case before seeking a reply from the centre or any other related party. DOT urged the court to dismiss the petitions, which it deemed as frivolous, stating that any policy decision can only be struck down by courts if it violates fundamental rights of people and there is no other reason for courts to intervene in the domain of policy. DOT argued that the PILs cannot term 5G network as a public nuisance or a wrongful act since it is not banned as per law and there are provisions of IPC under which certain complaints can be made in this regard even if the petitioner has some objection. DOT pointed to the fact that a PIL in this regard was already filed by petitioners in Bombay High Court and was currently pending hearing. The hearing was repeatedly interrupted by an unsavory act, an unidentified visitor singing songs featuring Juhi Chawla. The interruption began with the visitor repeatedly asking the whereabouts of Juhi Chawla. Despite being asked by the judge and court staff to mute himself, the person started singing a song, after which he was removed from the virtual hearing. However, he marked a virtual re-entry by singing two more songs, which prompted the court to issue a contempt order directing the Delhi police to identify and punish the offender. Curiously, Juhi Chawla had pasted the virtual link for the hearing on her social media page. Noting a series of procedural lapses in filing the petitions, the court warned the petitioners of prosecution if they made false claims of adverse health effects of 5G networks. Petitioners urged the centre to not rely on WHO reports on 5G networks being safe, claiming that many of the studies relied upon by the World Health Organization were funded by private interests. Maintaining that they were not questioning government policy but the trials before the actual rollout, the petitioners claimed that 5G trials were wrongfully being conducted without taking due care. Arguing that they were concerned Indians fighting for the cause of the country, petitioners submitted that 5G trials involving humans have already begun, which may threaten public health. The over 5,000 page long petition by Juhi Chawla against 5G rollout claims that 5G trials were stopped in Belgium and various other Western nations over health concerns. Petitioners have sought public consultation before implementation of 5G, claiming that 57 scientific studies have cited health dangers due to such a rollout.